Hi guys, it's Amy Rizzuto of Amy Rizzuto Photography, and thank you for joining me for day 2 of this vlog challenge. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how I fell in love with photography and why I decided to start my own business. When I was only 7 years old, my good friend Andrew Bradley bought me my first Polaroid camera. I was in love and was immediately obsessed with the instant gratification the pictures gave me. I took pictures of everything, from the plant in the corner to my 2 cats, Prince and Belle. In high school, I took every photography class I could. My favorite was the black and white photo class where we actually got to develop our own film and photographs in a dark room. I thought that was really cool. And my senior year when digital cameras came out, I said I would never ever switch. In college, I traded in my SLR camera for a point and shoot. I wanted to be able to take my camera with me everywhere. I would document everything from girls' night out to a midnight run to Walmart to get cookie dough. My sophomore year, I remember going to my advisor and asking him if I should major in photography. I knew I loved it, but I didn't know exactly what I would do with it. I guess I thought if you majored in photography, you had to go and work for the newspaper, and I didn't know if that was for me. So I decided to major in marketing, and I chose photography as my minor. When I graduated, I moved up to the Hamptons and worked there for a summer teaching tennis. I knew I wanted to be in or right outside of New York City, and I just had to find the perfect job. I'll never forget the day I saw the Knot was hiring in the marketing department. I knew if I could work in the wedding industry my entire life, I would be a completely happy person. I applied, and after a month of hearing nothing, I was extremely disappointed and didn't know where to go next. I finally felt like I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do it. That summer, my pastor, Terry Smith, came out with a book called 10. Now, this book asks the question, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you feel like you're living your life? I immediately thought a 7, and I didn't feel like that was good enough. I joined a life group at our church, and with 10 or 12 other young couples my age, started discussing each chapter of the book. I remember them asking me, well, Amy, if you're not exactly happy with what you're doing now, what would you want to do? The book explains that God gives you certain passions for a reason, and I knew the one thing I had been passionate about my entire life was photography. I was still obsessing over not getting to work for the Knot, and so I thought, wedding photography. If I could work in weddings every day for the rest of my life, I would be happy. I went home and prayed about it, and I felt like God was saying, yes, Amy, I want you to go after this, and I want you to try to follow this dream. That month, a couple in our life group, Holly and Chris, were getting married, and they asked me to shoot their wedding. I was ecstatic. I was so excited. I went out and got a camera, and I started to prepare. My friend McKenna introduced me to Jasmine Starr, and I was able to watch her 5-day creative live workshop where she actually shoots a live wedding. I felt like I learned so much from this, and it gave me the confidence I needed going into that first wedding. I started up a blog, and I started detailing my journey. I used this as my website for about 6 months, and in December, I officially launched www.amyrizzutophotography.com. Ironically, I started advertising on the Knot, and my business has been growing ever since. I feel so thankful that God has finally pointed me in the right direction, and I've found what I love to do so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.